I'm really having a hard time understanding how people are this stupid that they would support a guy that created Starlink, which is really just weaponizing space. These are the same people that support a president that rolled out 5G, that weaponized space, the Space Force and all that shit, the Operation Warp Speed, that let Anthony Fauci out, took the vaccines. Can't understand this guy's a devil. Literally, the headquarters of Adrenochrome is literally Trump Tower. Like, this is the same people that support that kind of dumb shit. They control both sides of the political system. And they couldn't be more clear with this shit. Like, they act like he was some kind of hero. Elon's no different, man. Like, Werner Van Braun warned about them trying to weaponize space, and that's just, these guys push forward everything that's fucking you up right now. He, like I said, he appointed Anthony Fauci. It's not like it wasn't known to him what Anthony Fauci had done to those dogs and that experiment and all this horrible stuff he had done. It was well known to him. That's why he picked him. Like, he just reminds me of the Clintons all over again, man. Like, playing like the good guy, backing off, and then letting all the horrible stuff that they set up take effect. But like, do you guys really think these are satellites? Like, this is what satellites look like to you in your head? This is really what satellites look like to you in your head. Like, this is what we've been watching in the sky all these years. Some glowing orbs that look like UFOs to me. Clearly like UFOs. That's what you guys think are satellites. And how the fuck are they giving any kind of service to anybody when they're just rolling around in trains like this? Like, what about all the other areas that they're not at? Like, this train's not very big either. It's a very concentrated weapon that I've had the experience of dealing with. And thusly why I blasted them out of the sky. It wasn't the spacecraft that got knocked out of the sky. It was these little fuckers. Let's get them back out of the picture. If you guys really think those are satellites, well, there's no help for you, man. And there's a reason that he says that he's using them to project Wi-Fi to everybody, right? That's so he can use it as a weapon. That's what 5G is. It's the weapon. That's what's been killing everybody. It's radiation sickness. And because of me doing this, clearing out the chemtrails, told you I was gonna do it, like beforehand, and then I knocked down the Starlink. Cure for COVID, you see? Cure for COVID, my Neo power, see? It's organite. So these things automatically got blasted out of the sky by this. By some flares happening and all this kind of stuff. And you can see them blast out of the sky. It's not a spacecraft. This one idiot, this NASTAR I know. Like, he tried to say it was a spacecraft. I was like, no, it's actually them. And if you look at the video, you'll see clearly that it's endless Starlink things getting knocked out of the sky. Well, man, this is the only website that makes it so you can't even look at your own damn videos. Isn't that coincidental? Isn't that coincidental? Try one more time. If it don't want to work, I'll just show you the other one. It doesn't really matter to me. But in this video, I'll show you the sun. After I did this, it's red and blue, cleared the sky, did all kinds of stuff. Got like a gold color to it. See how this won't play? It's the kind of shit they do. Let's see, I know I showed it real good in that other video. Let me see if I showed in this one too. Maybe that one won't play either though. This is the kind of shit they do, man. Like, These people had no imagination. They had no mental capacity to actually do anything for real. So the only place they're gonna ever have any powers to is technology, where they can rig it. Look at this shit. It won't even play this one either. Yeah, I wonder why. I mean, anybody that has a brain understands why it's not playing. Anybody with a brain. Let's try this one. Maybe this one will work now. Nope. The fuck? You can go look at these if they're working when you look at them, but anybody that knows anything about how reality works knows that if they're doing that to my channel, what it means. You see what I'm saying? Let's try this one. It's third video. Let's see if this one works. Maybe this one. Maybe not though. Let's see. See how this one plays. Wow, this is not my videos working right now. But basically, you get to see all the Starlinks getting blasted out of the sky by me. I mean, obviously, don't want you to see that. I mean, it would have been better for you to see it. If I was them, I would let you see it. That way, you don't know that they're scared to death of you seeing this. I've never seen this before like that. I mean, 3 videos. I've seen them do 1 video before. Let's see if any of my videos work. Let's go to this newest one. Let's see if this one works. It's the kind of shit they do, bro. And they probably do this to certain people when they come to see my stuff, like, so they, you know. Oh, what a surprise! This plays smoothly. Why is it the other one doesn't play? Oh my god, they're so stupid, bro. But yeah, I cleared the skies and all that, and it's literally the reason we have clear skies right now. And I had to blast the Starlink out, which is causing more of this radiation. And ironically, I created a new power today. I was going to talk about it earlier, but I really just created it because when this thunderstorm happened, like at first I was talking about it in this video, like I was feeling this really strong, like a really strong, what is it? Wow, this one's not playing either. I was about to say, goddamn. Like I felt like a really strong static charge from my power that I had built up that day. And as you can tell from the thumbs up and no thumbs down, because they don't allow me to get thumbs up. This website's just as controlled as YouTube almost. Like they let you get some of your views though. It's the only difference. Oh, here we go. You can tell he doesn't even understand how all the lies that were made about him and other people work. I'll talk about the static. He doesn't understand how CGI works. That they could put the mask in later. But the fact that he moves it around proves that it's not a mask. You're gonna see that in a second. I ain't got time to keep making this video. They wanted to get out real late. I bet the show process real slow too. Yeah, as you can tell, that was funny. They've been doing all kinds of dumb shit. Like, I don't know if it's them or me, but I feel like, here we go, the static energy coming off my body because of the powers and stuff. You heard that? The static energy coming off my body. So I wasn't sure if it was my static energy. You see how it's transparent though, right? You see how the other hand has a transparent thing in his hand, but you can still see the tube and all that. So, yeah, like I felt this static energy, and then right after that, in the middle of the night, like it actually, you know, like that's why I didn't really care if I made a great job with it. Like it hit, like the storm hit, because of the energy it released. Yeah, I'm assuming that that was my energy I was feeling earlier when I did that video, and I told y'all that I was feeling like something was crawling on me. I was feeling all the static energy building on me. Because I make these videos and stuff, it's like right now, you see I was picking up that video. It's been going for a while now, like it just came out of nowhere. This is a static energy built up. Because when I make these videos, that's why I wasn't making them the whole time. I'm trying to let things calm down. At the same time, the extra like every day, so it would have been prestigious, you know, I'd probably like I have a bazillion videos about all that shit, like I'd probably do that one. Wait for it. I saw it. And I'm loud, but it was too far away. That was very bright. Oh, there, yeah. I figured you were there. I remember when I heard the Seven Thunders and all that kind of stuff. It's the whole, I mean, that's the whole thing, right? When one thunderbolt is next to multiple thunders. It just keeps going on and on. Like, it calms down. You can hear me better later in the video, but I obviously had it like that so you could hear what was going on in the background. But it was knocking out my sound pretty bad because I was using like the speakerphone basically so you could hear it. And so that's why I created the power today, was simply like to release the power, like, because even though I released all that power in the form of static and thunder and all that, like when I got up the next day, my power was building so quick at this point that I felt the same kind of static charge on me. Like, it felt like the stuff was all on me and stuff, and I was just like, crap, I can't allow this to keep happening. So I had to come up with a power to try and release it, to try and discharge it. And that's why I made this power right here. Did this 7 hours ago. Create a new power, balancing all my powers, uplifting, spinning, anti-gravity, feel the electricity flow from the feet through the body, fingers I created. It also to discharge my great powers. That was the whole reason I did it. It looks like somebody, I got a new follower apparently. Maybe one of the people from my YouTube or my BitChute, more likely my BitChute or some shit like. But this Elon Musk dude is a joke, bro. Like, it's an absolute fucking joke, bro. Like, he's literally zapping people. And then I looked this up, right? Elon Musk owned by China, right? Twitter, like, right? All they do is talk about Twitter. Like, even if I get rid of Twitter, it's not gonna show that he's owned by China. It's gonna try and show all this other dumb shit. And then I was like, okay, maybe I can find it. Because there's a guy that explained this, like, they don't want you to see this stuff. Where it says, but that's why it went so smoothly. If he was a real threat to them, why the fuck would they accept this nigga's, why would they accept him taking it over so easy? This is just Trump all over again to get y'all bickering and fighting over nothing, bro. Y'all been talking about this shit non-stop for like a month now and he ain't make no changes, bro. Did he reinstate Trump? Which I don't even care about Trump. Fuck that dude. Did he reinstate Alex Jones? No. Even if he did, I don't give a fuck because they're puppets anyway, bro. Clear as fucking day. So, still not showing it. No matter how far I go down there, like, you can do this for yourself. And then I even put Serpentines in the channel I got this information. And I give it the actual title. Elon Musk buys Twitter for China. Look. That's the title. Look at this first video that's got the Reddit, because I looked the whole damn thing. Elon Musk buys Twitter for China. Twitter was starting to censor China. Like, and then all of a sudden Elon wants to buy them. You didn't give a fuck when everybody else is getting censored. And I'm about 100% sure he ain't gonna make no real damn difference. At the end of the day, he's your fucking problem at the end of the day. That Starlink shit is killing you. He was trying to kill you. He weaponized space. They went all out with this shit. They thought they were gonna kill you. That's why they don't want you to see that goddamn video I made with the let me try to open it again. Where's the shit? No, yeah, the EST to UTC, they try to fuck around with that too. Because remember how it always happened at 5 UTC because I'm 5 hours behind UTC? Now, because daylight savings time, for some reason it's 4 hours behind. 4 hours behind. And then they started to try, that's why everything's been like an hour early, like on the timing, like it'll be like 3 or whatever. Like, because, you know, I'm reaching it an hour before it reaches me. Like, everything got pushed forward an hour. And I'm like, why the fuck do they have such a confusing situation like that? Like, that was just, I wouldn't even be surprised they literally just implemented that. That doesn't make sense. Like, shouldn't it always be 5 hours before UTC? It's just everything goes forward or backwards an hour? That don't make no damn sense to me. But that shit threw me off. I thought it was another Mandela effect. In case you don't believe I do Mandela effects, I changed all these videos. You see this? Did red, rich in the 80s, now it's all whited out. and then 741. Watch. I'll go to the playlist and it won't even be whited out no more. Like I did this to all kinds of videos. Like I did it to videos I have on my computer. Like when I created like I ain't gonna say nothing about it. But watch. You see? Now it's black. You see? And then where's Rich Kids in the 80s? Where's that at? Put this back up here. Yeah, it's up here. You see how it's got color now? You see? That's the kind of effect I had, bro. And before the Kid one was not, I don't think its color had changed. It was just this one. It was just the one we're listening to right now. Which you can clearly see is not all white like that. But I thought it was another Mandela effect changing the time or whatever. And but it was really, I don't know. Seems like they're probably just playing games or whatever. Let's see if this actually works now. Your powers. Trust. Knockdown. I mean, I can't even remember which one it is. Yeah, it's this one, I think. Let's see if it actually loads this time. So, give it one more try. You see how I cleared the sky. And then this woman tried to come out when I did this shit. Of course, it's not going to work. It's probably ain't going to work when y'all look at it, just so you won't know. What a pile of shit. But anyway, so I need to take my videos down from this website and like give y'all links to them or some shit. I don't know how to. But this website, like, they might as well just call it Cracker Tube, because all it is a whole bunch of Caucasian people saying racist shit all damn day. That's all it is, bro. Like, you go to any video with a person of color doing anything, good or bad, and it's amazing how they always just keep posting these videos like they matter. Like, who's really killing? You're gonna bring up a video about some Negro, or it's usually an African. That's why they mix us with these Africans, so that they could act like we're one of them. And when they act a fool, they can label us with them. But it's really just Cain. We're the fucking Hebrews. They're totally different from these people. But it's funny how they just keep posting these goddamn videos about them like they matter. Like they have some kind of power to kill someone, besides maybe one person. Like, real racism is fucking Operation Warp Speed. That killed millions of people. That's real fucking evil. Real racism is creating that goddamn, is creating AIDS and all that kind of shit. Creating, 5G, passing that shit along. Creating Starlink to fucking zap people all throughout Africa and places you wouldn't normally be able to zap them. That's why Africa had like no fucking cases of this shit. And that's real racism. Real racism is saying a country that had nothing to do with y'all, that y'all created Taliban to ruin their country, y'all created ISIS to ruin their fucking land. Y'all don't even talk about this shit, but you want to talk about Ukraine, when one of you guys created the rebels there to then fuck everything up there, and then y'all control Russia too. Like, come on, man. Real racism is like blocking roads and acting like you're the hero and getting millions of dollars because you're controlled opposition, and just honking all goddamn day and night and making it so that the people can't sleep. Why don't you just go and honk at the politicians' houses or something like that? Why are you honking in these regular people's neighborhood? Why are you blocking the roads that are already having a hard time? You're literally doing what the enemy is doing, because you are the enemy. You control the opposition. And people are starting to catch on to that, and that's why y'all so desperate with your moves right now. You want to try to act like you're the good guy when, what the fuck is Twitter going to change? What is Twitter going to change, bro? Are they going to block? Are they going to knock the chemtrails out of the air like I did? Are they going to make COVID basically go down to hardly anything now? Because all the powers I created to counter? Like, that ain't the only power I created to counter, bro. There's all these other powers I created before that. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, and really to counter and then the sky's clear, and then this bitch want to say, she shows that all of her future forecasts are cleared out. People have dreams about this blue organized energy coming by, and they think it's a rapture or whatever. And they're like, it went from city to city, state to state, country to country, all across the world. Clear in the skies. And then this idiot, they're all drooling over him because they controlled opposition. All these little puppets, just like NASA. How there's so many people involved in that shit. And it doesn't matter what you show them, they're gonna still believe that bullshit. And then trying to say they're Christians and take the mark of the beast. Trying to say they're Christians and then believe in NASA. Who's in this Shah was the deceiver. Come on, bro. You gotta be kidding me. You people are so fucking backwards. You snake ass pals of shit. And I'm 1 second from creating another power. Like I told you, I adapted to that greater power I created recently. That is after the one that cleared the skies. That was the greater power. That's through a vision and all that kind of stuff. You don't know my page, that's your problem. You can go your ass through these videos and learn something. Instead of having me waste my time explaining all this shit over and over again because y'all don't fucking give me the respect and publicity I deserve. But because y'all know damn well if I get interviewed by anybody, it's just gonna be game over. Like anybody that fucking matters. If I'm doing Joe Rogan, it's game over. It's game fucking over. Because Joe Rogan is the kind of guy that will actually, he got balls. He's a fighter like me. You're not on my level of warrior level, but warriors ain't pussies like these other people, bro. And they understand the situation that you can't just cower in a goddamn corner and expect them to stop beating your fucking ass. He understands you have to fight back at certain points. Like, and when to fight back and how to fight back. Y'all just don't understand shit. And that's why they killed Bruce Lee, is because he was teaching people to have self-confidence through his martial arts and all that kind of shit. That's what the Chinese didn't want y'all having. Because everything's war. Everything's mental war. Everything's Sun Tzu's art of war. Everything. It's all mental. And that's why when Gojo fights those demons, he's able to overcome them because they're not immune. They might be immune to all your physical weapons like you tried when they showed up in LA and they were just projections. But they're not immune to mental power. Mental ability to just undo them at the most foundational level, which is mental. Like, why do you think the double slit experiment showed that your world is basically a fantasy, and Albert Einstein said it's an illusion but it's persistent, and imagination is more powerful than thought? I mean, not thought because it's the same thing, but knowledge, so-called knowledge, because your so-called knowledge is always going to be limited, because you can only see 0.000001 of what's really out there. And the double slit experiment proved it, because it went from particle, this physical thing you think you're touching, to a wave, to something more abstract, to when they thought it was something even more abstract. You'd be like, fuck you. Like, you don't know. Like, and that's why they clearly say it's all in the head. That's why your eyes flip everything upside down. You can prove that by just pressing on one side of your eye. You'll see the reflection on the other side of your eye because it's upside down. The Bible talks about this shit and y'all still don't get it. It doesn't matter how many times I explain this. Now you're gonna say I'm telling you the full fucking truth. No secrets held except for certain ones that are important. I'm telling you more than anybody will ever tell you. Period. They're gonna be talking about this maybe like piece of this like years from now. Like always. I'm always way ahead of these fucking idiots. Like talking about digital biology a decade ago, which is what they used to create this shit. That's why they had these people creating a Bluetooth aura so they can spread the goddamn virus from the Bluetooth aura. Because a digital virus, and that's literally just data. Like idiots, man. Like, it's just, man, it's just hopeless, bro. Like, these people really believe. And that's why I don't have no following, bro. Like, no big ass following. Like, only shields do, bro. Only actors do. Guarantee you. I didn't see one person on this planet that told the truth except for me. The whole truth. And understands it like I do. Some of these fools are just following other shields so they don't understand. They don't have the understanding I have, man. But what the fuck is Elon doing for you? He's killing you with 5G. He's lying to you about the NASA shit. He's totally on the other fucking side of things, trying to act like the good guy. And here's another proof he works for China. Who's gonna get filthy rich from his lithium-ion batteries that he's putting in his cars? Who's gonna get filthy rich from that? China is, dumbasses. When you should be running your cars off of water. Really, you can get like 300 miles off 1 liter of water. 1 fucking liter. Why the fuck are you using something that's rare for energy instead of using what's abundant? It's all energy at the end of the goddamn day. And hydrogen is one of the most powerful forms of energy. You ever heard of a hydrogen bomb, you idiots? Then all you get is fucking clear energy. I mean, water in return. You're not gonna run out of water. What the hell is wrong with these people? Like, you know, while all these little anti-gravity things I show you, like, they all got, like, fucking swept under the rug. Oh, and those are just low level. I showed you true anti-gravity in the earlier part of my page, like, where it's just like these beetle shells. It's in nature. That this guy, everybody knows is true. Now this NASCAR uncle of mine, who works for, I didn't say, he's actually pretty well known in their circles, and that's why he's at NASCAR, basically. And he's literally the brains of their shit. But, they believe that the beetle thing is real. They know it's real. They just can't explain how it works. So if they can't explain how it works, all they have to do is copy the beetle's atomic structure, which they can do. They've been able to do that with synthetic biology, which is just like splicing. With digital biology, they're making it from the ground up and they're making new stuff. They can do that now. If they could have been copied the beetle and made anti-gravity, and probably already are. And then it went 1,000 miles per hour and made a magnetic field around it, and they can just travel through shit like it ain't there. Because it ain't even real, it's imaginary. And that magnetic field stuff has to do with the brain and the spaceless timeless realm that they get all this, that magnets draw their energy from. Like in this one where it shows that magnetic field, anti-gravity it's right here. This one right here with the mercury. Because the magnetic field, because the mercury has such low resistance because it's a superconductor, it's doing things for damn near zero. I want to look at that ugly picture of her black eyes. Pitch black eyes like this is a devil. But anyways, a magnetic field has a constant flow of electrons around it, just like the Earth does. And it's magnetic field. And that's why the stars at the north spin one way, just like in that video I just showed you with the mercury. When he put the magnetic field in the mercury, because it has such low resistance, the electrons moved it. And it's a free energy. It's a free energy because it's all around you. It's the energy I created. And that's what's pulling in. That's why I don't want you to know about it. And that's literally how I divide the waters above from the waters below. That's why the North Pole spins one way and the South Pole spins the other. That wouldn't happen on a ball Earth. Not visually. Unless the stuff's literally right in the firmament and is being spun different ways by our magnetic field. Just that simple. If this fool don't want to get it, all these other fools don't want to get it. I explain this shit so well. They done fucked around and made it so I understand how to really make free energy now. Like, besides in my own power form, like I can go out and do demonstrations with this shit for people if I wanted to. All you need is a magnet and fucking mercury. That's why they don't want you to have mercury, because it's that damn simple to have free energy, and they don't want you to have it. That's why it's illegal to have in all these countries and shit. They've been demonizing it. It's fucking ridiculous, bro. And the whole world is basically powered by this shit in water. Like, it's basically resistance remover and then water, which is just pure energy. Like, oh my gosh. So what the fuck is Elon doing for y'all, really? Like, and then serpentine, like I said, this guy, he was born in South Africa, so he's been through it. He understands, and he understands good and bad. So and then he went to China, lived there for a long time, and he started exposing all their bullshit. So he's not with them, trust me. I can tell by the way he talks about their shit. But they, he exposed it, bro. He was like, Elon, he exposed it. You can look at the video yourself, man. And it's pretty obvious. I mean, with the lithium batteries and all that shit, like, instead of water powered, when that's already been done, the guy is a shill, bro. Like, he's a puppet. So why is it when I put this in, I can't find this no matter how I word it? I even put his name in here, it doesn't show. Because it's controlled, just like how they won't let you see that video I tried to show you over and over again. Or the other 2 videos that I tried to show you over and over again. That's all I'm going to say about it. And at the same time I created this new power, I wanted y'all to know that. Yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say, for the most part. And then this is interesting Mandela effect with all these. And then And then when I go to my, if you go to my playlist and look at as I create, it changed all the videos through the past. Watch this shit. What are those? In case you haven't seen my videos or whatever. This just recently happened. And then they changed to 5 UTC to 4 UTC. I just love how this just like has such lag. It's so slow. But anyways, go back up here. Let's see. You see, white it out. Got to do with Venus. I told you I have control over the bright morning star. And then the sun, obviously, been doing all these flaring because of me. And another one. It's all throughout here. If you see my page, you know it's real. And if you've been watching my page, you know when I went through these in the past, it wasn't like this. It's got to do with my it's just my effect on things, man. It might not show up in yours because you're not me. It's got to do with my presence. That's why when the sun comes near me, it causes these effects. That's how I'm able to predict it pretty much to the day and the hour, all these things to the day and hour over and over again. Predicted when they went to Russia to the day and hour, all that shit. Like endless X flares, like here's more of these. It just goes on and on, bro. Like world's biggest comet ever, a star that they couldn't see before, that it's like at the beginning of what they call time, and they call it the bright morning star, and it's only able to be seen because basically the stars in between it became like a magnifying glass, and all of a sudden they could see it right when I created the power. And all of a sudden they have a telescope that they're putting up there that can see back to the beginning of time, when all it was is I magnified these things so that they could see it. And they're just gonna act like they did it. It wasn't them, it was me. They ain't got no damn technology to see any further than they already do. It's just me like usual. And then the same thing with the biggest comet that ever fucking popped up. All of a sudden it brightened up when I created a new power, and then all of a sudden they could see that it brightened up, and it's the largest comet they ever measured from that distance. And it's the largest comet they ever seen, period. 50 times bigger than the average large comet. It's fucking 500 tons. No, 500 trillion tons. And it's an icy condensified thing that it's like 80 miles across. And all of a sudden they could see that because it's brightened up out of nowhere. Like, give me a fucking break, bro. These times I gotta do this shit, and then there's this UFO all of a sudden running away because I got it burning. It's like the Starlink, which is what they really are. It's a fucking UFO, and y'all crazy as hell not to understand that. And Bardock, how the fuck is this not rolling down more? I know there's more after that. He basically had sealed his power and Goku, kind of like how I was sealed to at the time. I don't know why this isn't going further. If you look at the video just before this, well, not just before this, but the other one where I showed that I was creating all this stuff, I was doing my power or whatever, you'll see that I go further than that. My playlist has more videos than that. For some reason they're not letting them load though. This one right here with King at the bottom, this anime character based around me. And a whole bunch of shit based around me, bro. But yeah. Oh yeah, there's another X flare yesterday, and I made that video or whatever. Does this work now? Let's see. Let's remove this. Not even moving now. It's just frozen. Like, okay, there. Can we get the rest of the video? All right, I'll prove it to you. Watch. This kind of shit they do, bro. I'm gonna go right to the playlist. I've already clicked it, but it's not letting me do it. Okay, there we fucking go. Close this shit. I'm gonna show you it goes past that, and how none of these are whited out like that. Again, this gets frustrating doing this. I mean, this world, if you wanna classify the world like any movie, it's more like Inception. It's like the Matrix, but it's more like Inception. Oh, okay, so it won't even load now, you see? Yeah, there we go. Watch how it goes past that Bardock part. Niggas playing games, bro. You see how none of these are whited out now? See? See? Watch, loading. What's this? Is more? Oh, I thought it was just ended at Bardock. Oh, the fuck, you can't just let me have a smooth video play all these fucking games, huh? Yeah, there's another flare today. And yeah, strong flare. And then also this proves again that what I was doing. Kind of gonna put this all together, I guess, huh? I might even not even bring Elon. I'm gonna make this mostly about me, I guess, in the title, and then I'm gonna just be like, oh yeah, Elon's a fucking shill. What the fuck y'all believe in this nigga when I'm fucking really fighting the war for y'all? This dude took forever to get to the point in this video, like a typical goddamn shill. But like the fact he was showing what he was showing is all these, like, he kind of takes forever to get to the point. I want to get to the part where he really explains it. All at the same place, basically at the same time. Like, and it's always like 11 p.m. Remember how I kept telling you it's like on the other side of the heavens, and this is knocking down stuff on the other side of the heavens, bro. The stars, like, it's aligned up with me. This dude takes forever to get to the point. Like, if this was me making a video, this shit would have been. They always got to make it 10 minutes plus because they got to make their little fucking money or whatever. They want to use my rainbow shit like that, motherfucker. Okay, watch 49 days, nearly the same exact second. But that's just one of them. Like, there's actually like 7 of them. I just started at the beginning. Like, I just hate how long he takes to do things. Like, he's so inefficient. Let me speed this up. It's on purpose because greed, bro. Like right in the middle of the night, like usual. This is like probably the first off. You see 11, like around 12 for the next one. Most of them around that time. You see? And that's why he was noticing. He's like, it's the same fucking spot. And it's because Florida is aligned up with me. I'm on the East Coast. See, it ain't happening on the other part of the goddamn country because it's happening from the other side of the planet with the sun. See, again, it just keeps happening. And then it was even more, like, it was like 6 or 7 of them, bro. Like, predicting to the day and the fucking hour, bro. It's basically 12 o'clock, man. And you know me at the 7th. I already told you that's how I predict a lot of these because it's Sabbath, the 7th. That's what the 30th was when he showed that one on the 30th, the 7 days before the Sabbath. Like, that's why the blood moon eclipse is happening on the 14th. 7 plus 7. And it's literally a month after I started that endless flare. Like, I start that endless flare. I already know it's on the 14th basically, but I want you to see it basically soon. And I just kind of took a break and just kept going and going. That's why that video, like this one right here, has so many fucking flares, bro. Like, that shit. This right here, the one King at the bottom, the anime one. I had to delete a whole bunch of videos where I predicted shit because I just felt disrespected, and I had revealed secrets in there that people just didn't deserve, and some other stuff or whatever. Anyways, that's that. Elon's not on your fucking side. Never was, never will be. People are retarded. He's just playing the good cop to their bad cop, and like, they're just waiting for. They just want y'all to fall back into this sleep. I mean, you're already in sleep. You're already in a deep sleep. So then they can keep pushing a 6G and then a 7G, and then maybe eventually they'll get to fry you motherfuckers. Even though I'm doing everything I can to save you, they're expecting to kill the fuck out of y'all with this. That's why they got China on lockdown right now. That's what they wanted for y'all, but they couldn't keep the excuse up because I basically eradicated this shit and cleared your skies. The dude constantly, he was even talking about the UV and the clear skies today, like that same channel I just showed you with the that was showing those fireballs that were coming down at the same time. You could look that up too. Like, actually, that was the same exact video he was just showing. I'll show you. Look, I'll show you the UV is clear. He's been talking about that since I did it. It's been a steady 12 UV. It's not getting hotter. It's because I cleared the skies, man. That's what it naturally does. It's just y'all so used to fucking getting raped, you don't even understand salvation when you get it, man. Like, it's stupid, man. Like, I remember my uncle said this shit. Like, he was like, they gotten to love their misery. It's just like a fucking drug addict. You see this? The UV, look at it. It's supposed to be like 9, but it's like 12.21. See? I need to show you more. Like, I'm right. Like usual. You can look at this shit yourself, man. Give him a view. Don't waste your time. He's a fucking baller. That's why he was following my channel, but he never showed me, never brought me on his channel. He would fucking just come up with bullshit based on what I'm doing. So, yeah, I'm right like usual. So, I hope y'all have. It'd be smart if y'all actually supported me. You know what? I'm actually gonna put my PayPal below. I'm gonna see who actually gonna put their money where their goddamn mouth is. I already know ain't none of y'all gonna do it though. But yeah, have a good day. I'm gonna keep doing this because I do this for myself. I do it for God. I do it for His glory. I do it for my own damn glory because I am God. Believe it or not. If you ever look at the two witnesses, you'll see they're actually the man-child. As soon as they go up, and then the man-child goes up too. Guess what? His throne. Because he was the one that was the beginning. He was that sardine stone individual that with the oar and all that, you know, sitting on the throne. That Jesus calls his Father. And he calls God.